Right, welcome back. This is another one of our Christmas series. We're reacted to the 2024 Christmas adverts, and this one, I've heard on the grapevine, is a bit controversial.
Apparently.
Boots Christmas advert 24, make magic. Hashtag make magic. So, I don't know what it's about. I think you've seen it, but we'll watch it.
People say it's woke, but
Woke?
I've seen it. And to be honest, I did not read into it what other people read into it.
Yeah.
I just kind of thought,
Yeah.
But
Well,
apparently there's a lot of hidden connotations in it.
Is there? Right.
Apparently so.
As is everything, with the idea of this is to just see what we think of it.
Does it make you feel Christmassy? That's the only question we have to answer.
Probably won't going on. Well, you've got a sleigh. Ho ho
Going to
ho
ho, ho,
ho.
ho.
Let's give it a go. Boots.
They wanna know. Sugar plum, snowball, come in.
Santa Claus and mixed race Mrs. Claus. Yeah, fairly standard for nowadays.
Like I said,
Pole dancers, not quite sure.
well, he was having a nice snooze. He's tired.
Yeah. But yeah, pole dancers.
They're supposed to be, I don't think they're supposed to be pole dancers.
I don't know, we'll see.
I think they're just
Sliding
coming down into the
pole.
workshop.
Are they firemen?
Maybe the firemen.
Fire women, sorry.
Fire officers.
Fire people.
Shall we?
Perfume.
How do I look? Slaying. Maya, fabulous. Billy, she'll love that. Robin. Oh, that's very them. Next.
So,
Have they got
What
drag
the hell
queens
is
in
that?
this? Apologies if you are genuinely women, but some people look like drag queens.
I don't know if it's necessarily a drag thing. Is it not a trans thing? I just
Don't know.
don't care though. Not that
Possibly.
I'm all for people just being who they
No,
want to
but
be.
I don't know.
It's not even something I question. I do question, however, what the hell is that mask?
It looks like a Fortnite character, doesn't it?
That ain't a real thing, is it? Surely.
I don't know.
I can't be doing with all this.
But
Let's spritz ourselves.
In terms of all the drag queens, trans people, if it is that, I don't see an awful lot of trans people, drag queens out in the street. I know ITV have done
I do.
TV shows about it.
I do,
But
but I think each to their own.
Does
Everyone can be who you want to be.
Does it need to be? Because we
It
already
is
know
much
there are
more
trans
common
people
than
and
you
drag
think.
queens.
I think.
Yeah, but maybe
So if
people.
they're on an
don't-
advert, I don't care. They're on
But-
an advert.
But is it as prevalent that it needs to be kind of shown an awful lot?
See, I would say that I think it is. I think
Yeah.
it is that prevalent,
Yeah.
especially nowadays.
Yeah.
When people, it's very much accepted to be who you
Yeah,
want to
of
be.
course it's accepted, but is it prevalent that you need to
But why
keep
would they
saying that there are trans people, there are
I don't
drag
even think
queens,
that's the
there are gay
message, though.
people?
It's just-
We get all that, but does it need to be shown over and over and over again on TV adverts?
Or maybe it's to make people.
Because we know
aware.
this. Is there a particular thing about trans people at the minute that people absolutely hate them, and we need to change attitudes towards trans people?
I don't know. I don't know if they get a lot of.
I don't
hate
know
or
anybody
not.
that hates trans people or drag
No,
queens
neither
or
do
gay
I.
people
Neither
or
do I.
lesbians or whatever.
Is it like I said? I think there was a lot of the kind of like I don't know if it's about
We
it being
We
I
accept
don't know
this.
what the term is, mixed
We
race,
accept
black,
it,
whatever.
but-
I don't know.
We accept it, but is there a need for, to put it a finer way, over egging the pudding and making, putting these people into all facets of life?
They are in
they're
all facets
accepted.
of life, though.
They are.
So why wouldn't they be on it? would be my question. But I don't
But
know why people have brought.
Why would
that,
there be
that's
so
what
many
the-
of them on it? Because I've seen 3 or 4 there that I think are trans drag queens. I don't know. We're all aware
Just
of them.
be who you want to be.
Even our daughter is aware of them, and she's what, 8,
Of course
9,
she is. Yeah.
and she's totally aware of it. She learns it in school. But does it? Is there a need to
It's
push
that
it,
big
push
a-
the narrative for it so much?
I don't know. Is this pushing the narrative? I don't know. I know, like for years there would have been uproar about
Yeah.
a black. What's
Mrs.
her name?
Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
And I just think, is that even? I don't know. Maybe it is still a thing. I just don't live my life like
No.
that. I just okay.
Yeah.
Got a black Mrs.
Yeah.
Claus. The only time I've ever had an issue, and it's not an issue, but I just thought that's weird, was Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
When they did the TV thing, and it was a black
they
lady
made it a
playing
black
Anne Boleyn,
actress,
and I thought
yeah.
when it's a historical figure, I find that a bit bizarre. But not
Yeah.
that I'm against it. I've not
Yeah.
seen it. I'm sure she was brilliant.
Well, I mean, in terms of Mrs. Claus, they can say, well, you'll have a
Mrs. Claus could be a green
Yeah,
alien.
but you could have a load of people saying, what's Mrs. Claus doing being black? Hang on a minute. This entire concept was invented by Coca-Cola. So just because we've seen Mrs. Claus as an old lady with spectacles
Don't say Santa was made
doesn't
by
mean
Coca-Cola.
doesn't mean that you can't have a black Mrs. Claus. There's plenty of mixed race things going on, and it has been doing for decades. So
I just
that
don't
isn't
know.
a problem at all. But I
Do you
just
not
don't
think that
understand
this is
why.
the point, though? How much, like, so how many seconds are we into this? So we're 27 seconds into
Yeah.
a 1 minute advert,
Yeah.
and the debate that this has provoked
Well, yeah.
purely because of what's going on in it.
Yeah.
I just think people have got. If this is what your concern is in the world,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. It's not.
fair play. That's all you've got to worry
If
about.
people-
It's the fact
I
that
don't
there
know
might
that
be
many-
someone who used to be a man or a woman or whatever playing an elf.
I don't know that many
And they're
people.
playing an elf.
I don't know that many people.
cares?
I don't see any. Normally, when you get something like this, when we're like, well, we've got to educate the masses, there's normally a problem, and it probably came in the 70s, 80s with people who were against gay people, and there was quite a horrible sort of attitude towards gay people. But
There was, and I'm glad to
nowadays,
live in that time.
people aren't bothered.
I mean, I lived in the 80s.
Yeah, but people generally aren't bothered. I mean, older people from
But maybe
70s,
they
80s might be watching this and some of the other adverts and going, that's not how I remember
See, if
it.
you look at, say, for example, a generation of your parents,
Yeah.
will they see this and be like, what the hell? Or would they just
Yeah.
be like, would they?
Yeah, my dad would, yeah.
Would he?
Yeah.
Because
Because
I just don't.
he's
I
in his
don't
80s.
see it. I
He's
just
in his
kind of go,
80s, and for my memory of my childhood, going back the last 40 years, my memorable memory, he's got he's got a further 30 years of history going back, so for him it's a much bigger change. Because he's
I just
been
think
used
it's
to it for
bonkers
so
that in
much
any
longer.
time, in any world,
Yeah.
that anyone was disregarded
Yeah,
because of their colour or the
Yeah.
gender or what. I just don't.
yeah. But I suppose in
I
a
don't
way
know.
you can...
I mean, it's
you
to be
can-
fair, as an advert, it's
Yeah.
certainly got people talking.
Yeah,
And like I said, I'd watched it and not really clocked.
yeah.
I don't know if there's supposed to be a message. I don't know.
Well,
I
yeah,
want
well,
it
we
to
can
make
ask
it's
that question
Christmas.
at the
I
end,
want
can't
it
we?
to make me feel Christmassy. I don't
Yeah.
want whatever the hell that is on my face.
Don't forget, pantomimes have always had widow twankies and
I
people
know, I
in
just
drag.
don't-
It's even in my childhood that was happening,
Yeah.
you know. So it's not unusual. Anyway,
I don't-
let's watch a bit more.
Marvelous. Good.
Looks like a cool bar, to be fair.
This one's
Yeah.
mine.
We're out of bows!
We are never out of bows. Last one. You thought it was all him.
That is what I saw people getting quite uproar about.
Are they upset because there's black people and trans people in it?
It was because the article that I saw was basically about the fact that it's making so it's a lazy fat white bloke who don't do any of the work.
Well, Santa Claus has always been portrayed by that, a big lazy fat bloke who doesn't do a lot of work.
He's just got up for his night shift.
Yeah.
As for the woman doing all the work, I don't mean to be funny.
But she said it wasn't all him, which is an insinuation that
she's doing all the work.
She plays a fair share.
But in fairness, I don't know many men who do organise the Christmas in. No offence. But who sorts out the Christmas? Who sorts out the Christmas shopping? He
flies the reindeers, the magic reindeers.
Yeah, maybe she ain't got a licence.
And it just kind of turns into glitter and goes down chimneys. So it's not exactly hard work for him, is it?
Does he not just wang them over edge?
I don't know. But people are getting upset about this.
I like this kind of old London street that we're walking down. And it's snowy.
But why?
It's Christmassy.
So yeah.
It's Christmassy.
People who are traditional. The whole point of...
I know Boots is advertising. Oh no, that's a different Christmas street. That's not even the Boots advert. Yeah. I know Boots is all cosmetics and hair stuff and...
Yeah. So there was a lot of glamorous people with makeup and showing off her, I'm guessing, and her styles and products.
I like makeup.
But if we're going proper traditional and having a complaint, where's the baby Jesus? Where's the frankincense?
I just don't
None
know
of this has got anything to do with Christmas. Even back then, we never even called it Christmas back then.
What did you call it?
The birth of baby Jesus. Time. But it wasn't Christmas, was it?
At Christmas, do you put up a tree or have you got a nativity set that you actually put up?
I don't see it as a religious festival.
Do you not?
No, I don't. No.
It's a weird thing, isn't it? Do you see just commercialism?
I think we've all been trained to see it commercially, and we continue.
I don't think I do, and as you were, brought up in a fairly religious background to a degree.
Yeah. But it's
you see that when you look at it from a point of view of it's an advert, it's all about buy this lipstick, buy this weird face mask to what I don't know what the purpose of it is.
The Fortnite face mask.
I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's for. It misses for me a kind of message about the fact. I know you're trying to sell beauty products, but is there not a bit more to it than that? I don't know. I just think.
Let's just go for the questions. Does it make you feel Christmassy? A little bit, because at least Santa was in it. Does it make you feel Christmassy?
No. Because I just think that looks like too much hard work.
Yeah.
And I can't be doing with any of that.
What was the second question? I've forgotten that.
Does it make you feel Christmassy? No.
No.
Santa was in it.
Is it going to make you shop at Boots?
It's not Jingle Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
Which is that's what I associate with Christmas.
There's a serious lack of Christmas sort of music.
I quite like the music, but it's not Christmassy at all.
Yeah.
Get Slade on.
Yeah. Is it going to make you shop at Boots?
No. It's not going to do that either.
Hi.
But to be fair, I only go to Boots if I need something from Boots.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would just...
Well, I never go to Boots anyway, so it's not going to make me go to Boots. But the weird thing is...
I go to Boots for things like hair dye.
Yeah.
And if I need some new foundation.
Possibly.
Which, I know that's what they're trying to sell.
Yeah.
But it's not a shop that I would go, ooh, I must go Christmas shopping, I better go to Boots.
I'll just wait till we get the Greggs advert on. But...
Are we all having sausage rolls for Christmas dinner?
Possibly. But ultimately, we're going on about tradition here, but...
I know it's trying to break the norm of traditionalism, innit?
Yeah.
Quite clearly.
We're perfect examples of complaining about something not being traditional. What did we have for Christmas dinner last year?
I think we had pork burgers.
We had pork burgers and broccoli.
Normally we have fajitas.
Normally I have chicken fajitas. So don't listen to us.
I just think it's what makes
traditional.
you feel
Tradition
Christmassy.
is what makes you feel good.
Anyway, I just like a chicken fajita.
That's the Boots one. We'll move on to the next one, which I believe might be M&S. But thank you for watching.
It is M&S, I can see.
M&S coming up. That'll be a bit traditional. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.